Crafty Kitchen. Gonna try a really easy recipe today. It's a baked egg and avocados. So very simple, very minimum ingredients here. What we're gonna be using is I'm gonna be using 2 avocados, 4 eggs, and salt and pepper. That's all this recipe takes. So again, I love recipes with very minimal ingredients. So what we're gonna do here before I start getting this prepped, we're gonna turn our oven on to 375 and get that preheating. All right, so we're gonna come up here and we're gonna get our oven preheating. So let's get that. We're gonna do 375. And let's see, select temperature, we're going to select 375. We're going to bake this, it says 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm going to do 20 minutes and we'll check it. If we have to bake it a little longer, we can. All right, so we got that preheating. So while that's preheating, we're going to get everything set up and ready to go. All right, so we got our oven preheating. We're going to get everything ready to go here to stick in the oven. So I've got my 2 avocados. What you're going to want to do, you want to half the avocados. So let's take these stickers off here. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the avocado right down the middle. If you know, avocados have a pit in the center. Your knife is going to stop at that pit, and I'm just going to take my knife and go around that pit, cutting all the way through the avocado. Once you've done that, you can take your knife, stick that into the pit, wiggle it, and that's going to bring that pit right out for you. We're going to do that to both of these avocados here. There we go. Oops, let's get that sticker off of there. And again, if you can find organic, that's the best thing to get. We love coming out to California. They got the best avocados out here. So we'll get that pit out of there. All right, now that we've got our avocado sliced, what we want to do is we're going to scoop out an area for the egg. So you want to just scoop out. These are really ripe, so it's real easy to get into these. You're going to scoop out enough area for that egg. Make sure you get enough out of there, because if you don't, the egg's going to pour over the side of your avocado. So here I'm just scooping out enough for our egg to get down in there, if you can see that. And I'm just sitting the extra avocado flesh in a bowl here, because we'll just eat that separately. So we're going to do that to all 4 halves of the avocados here. There we go. Whoops. Alrighty, so that looks good. Once we've got that done, we're gonna just salt and pepper the inside of these avocados, and you can just do this to taste. You can use really any kind of seasoning you want with this. It doesn't have to be just salt and pepper. You can use any kind of seasoning if you want some spicy seasoning, Italian seasoning, any kind of seasoning you want to use. It's really up to you to make this recipe your own and how you like it. So once we've got that, we're going to take our eggs. We're going to crack an egg in each one of these avocados here. So we're just going to let that go right in there. Oops, that one kind of fell over the side a little bit, so let me get that. There we go. Get that in there. So we're going to continue to do this on all 4 avocados. It looks like you kind of want to go slow, because it does spill over the side a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. That looks good. So once we've got our egg all in there, the next thing we're going to salt and pepper the top too. So I didn't put salt in, I just put pepper in. So we're going to put our salt on the top and a little bit of more pepper, just a little bit, not too much. We don't want it too peppery, but we want it seasoned. All right, that looks great. So now we're going to transfer these from here onto the baking rack. What I just got a little pan here with a rack, and the rack's going to kind of hold those avocados so they don't spill over when they're baking. All right, so let's get our avocados onto our baking rack here. I kind of set that. There we go. You kind of got to be careful so they don't tip over and dump your egg out there. So I'm kind of setting them kind of in between the slots of the rack so that kind of holds them steady. As you can see here, some of the egg has spilled out of this, of the egg white, so I'm just going to kind of wipe that a little bit there. Get that, and then our last one here. Let's get that egg white off of there. All right. All right, so that's looking really, really good. Let me bring that over here so you can kind of see that a little better. So this is what we're looking like here. So once our oven finishes heating up, we're gonna stick this in. Again, we're gonna bake it for 20 minutes. It says 20 to 25. I'm gonna start it at 20 minutes and check it, see how we are here. Sometimes these convection ovens in the truck, I've noticed they cook a little bit faster, so I always like to start out with the lesser time, and then if need be, add a little bit more, bake them a little bit more if we need to. So once the oven gets heated up, we'll pop these in and we'll be good to go. All right, so our oven's all preheated, so we're gonna take these very carefully so our egg doesn't fall out here. And I've already got our rack set up in here. I'm gonna place these on the rack. And you know, with this recipe, you don't need a convection oven to make this recipe. If you have, you could do this with a toaster oven. I know there's a lot of folks that have toaster ovens in their truck. So you could also do that with that. You could probably do it if you have a Ninja. You could bake these in the Ninja as well. Just some other options for those of you I know that don't have a convection oven in your truck, that, you know, you could still make these. So we're going to let these bake for about 20 minutes and then we'll check and see how they are. All right, so that's been in there for 20 minutes. So I'm going to take that out now and see how they look, see if we need to cook them any longer. So let's bring this out here and take a look. Alrighty, so it looks like they could go a little bit longer here. I'm going to do the additional 5 minutes because remember it did say 20 to 25 minutes. So let's get this back in there. And we'll turn this back on 375 and we're going to do 5 more minutes. So we'll let those heat up and do that 5 minutes and we'll check them again. I think that extra 5 minutes should be perfect. All right, so that's our additional 5 minutes. Let's take these out and I think this is going to be perfect. We'll take a look here, see what we got. Oh yeah, those look really, really good. Let me get the camera turned around here and we'll have a look. All right, here's our finished product. They look like they turned out really, really good. So I ended up doing that at 375 for 5 minutes. And again, you know, even if you don't have a convection oven in your truck, this can be done in a toaster oven or even the Ninja on oven setting. You just have to adapt it to cook at that method versus a regular convection oven or an oven. You can also make these at home. They're really easy for a nice quick little breakfast. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video and look for some more to come. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you in the next one.